The beauty of going and staying no contact with your narcissistic mother and her flying monkeys. I know several videos back spoken about um, the benefits of going no contact. And those of you that's been following my channel for quite some time, we all know that to go and stay no contact, or the benefits of going no contact with your narcissistic mother, is freedom, to be able to heal, uh, to be able to find yourself, which takes time, and to just overall preserve your overall sanity. But I'm going to take it a step further in means of, now that I'm talking about your narcissistic mother and your siblings, whether it be brother or sister, or you got brothers and you got sisters, whichever applies to your situation. Isn't it wonderful about being a scapegoat? And it does have its benefits, besides us being smart and intelligent and being a constant threat to our narcissist. But isn't it wonderful? Here's a point I'm about to bring across here. Isn't it wonderful that you're not part of all that mess of trying to compete and work like a jerk and flip over backwards and doing somersaults, all to win your narcissistic mother's love, attention, and affection? Isn't it wonderful not to be involved in that mind-boggling, chaotic mental torture? That's the beauty of going and staying in no contact with your narcissistic mother along with the flying monkeys, because you don't have to compete with her flying monkeys for her love and attention anymore. The only person you have to really approve of is yourself. You know, winning the approval of yourself. And because when you're in contact and stay in contact with your narcissistic mother and with the flying monkeys, haven't you ever felt like you were always in constant competition with with your siblings? Like, who has the most success in life? Who makes the most money? Who makes who makes who has the most and biggest assets? Who has the most nicest vehicles? Who can afford to go on a vacation several times in a year? Who has the most wonderful and up-to-date electrical gadgets, latest fashions? Who has the best of everything? And we all know it's most likely the golden child in the family, because that's definitely in my family, former family I should say, the narcissistic family. I mean, thinking back, I was in constant competition. And it's like, no matter how hard you try to meet up with narcissistic mommy's expectations, you always fall short or she always changes the rules as she goes along. Isn't it wonderful not to be part of that stupid, ridiculous, mind-boggling, mental torture or chaos? Because that's the beauty of going and staying no contact, not just with your narcissistic mother, but also with her flying monkeys. You don't have to fight or compete for anyone's love and affection anymore. Nor on top of that, to even ever please them ever again. Because now you have you to please you. Because once you go no contact and you stay no contact, it's all about you. It's all about finding perspective about everything. Coming to the realization that none of this was your fault. And really being able to start to move on. And finding yourself and rebuilding your confidence and finding out what you're really about, finding out your true potentials and going pursuing those things and rebuilding your life. That's what you're doing when you go and stay no contact. You're rebuilding and restoring your life. And being in this world that you created for yourself, which is much better, much healthier, because you're saving your sanity and you're rebuilding your life. That there's no competition between you and between you and your narcissistic mother and her flying monkeys. You don't have to compete with them anymore. But of course, yes, there's the real world as far as like competing for a job and things of that nature. But it's nothing compared to competing to win your mom's love, your narcissistic mother's love, attention, and affection, because that's what we've always wanted from our mothers. That's all we've ever wanted, and she's very capable of doing that. The only way she'd be capable of doing that is only if you serve a purpose for her. And who in the hell wants to be used by your narc mother? I don't. If I came across a big success in my life and things really turn around and I'm really making the dough and I'm out there succeeding out there and I've obtained the things that I need in my life, I would never ever help my narcissistic mother and the flying monkeys. Basically, it's like they don't exist anymore. And I gotta really think about this for myself, and you need to too, is that when you rebuild your life and you overcome the narcissistic abuse that you've been subjected to and really find out what you're about, you have to focus on you and only you. And you have to do all these things for you. Because here's the reality, no matter what you do, and I've mentioned this time before, no matter what you do, no matter what you accomplish, your narcissistic mother is always going to label you whatever she labeled. That label that she labels you with is always going to remain the same. I mean, like I said, you can become the next Donald Trump. You can become another successful corporation. You might, to build a successful corporation. uh, I don't know, become a very famous writer, professional bowler, figure skater, whatever it is your heart desires and you succeed in that, no matter what, you're still going to be that label to her and her flying monkeys. And at this point, who gives a damn? And you shouldn't. You should be out there enjoying your life, enjoying your newfound freedom, and becoming the person that you know you're very capable of becoming. That you know in your own heart that you're very well capable of becoming. And I'd say right now it's been what, maybe 9, maybe going on 10 months, I think. Maybe 9 or 10 months. It seems like I said, it seems like it's longer. I think it's either 9 or 10 months that I've been and have stayed no contact with my narcissistic mother and her flying monkeys. And um, I'm starting to realize that even though that my fiance and I, we both came from very, very narcissistic families, but in his case, my fiance's case, his mother was not a narcissist, it was his father. Very narcissistic, never met the guy. Of course, he's passed away years ago, so I've never met him, but my fiance had told me so many things about him, and I see some narcissistic traits in my own fiance, and certain triggers come up. And thank God, I mean, we don't argue all the time, but when we do argue, and if I even see any type of form of gaslighting, I mean, it's just a trigger, and believe me, I explode big time. And I have threatened to leave him, and I'm on my way to getting myself together, and I've thought further down the road, but our relationship right now is a question mark right now. And I think this is something that I had to really think through and to really pray about, because he came from a narcissistic family, but he's got a good heart in a lot of ways. Um, but there's some things that he can be selfish about. I'm not going to get into really any details about, and some things that he kind of tries to make all about him, but uh, when that happens, I put a stop to it. So right now, I could say right now, our relationship's on the rocks right now. And he's been going through therapy, he's been going through counseling. And at some point, though, I don't know if, and this is something I have to really discuss to him about, it's like, well, if our relationship's really worth saving, maybe you ought to consider therapy as well for both of us. I mean, I want him to continue doing individual therapy. I mean, he doesn't tell me very much about his therapy sessions and what they talk about, but maybe I need to press him about it, because I like to know what's going on. I like to know if it's helping him or not, and if it's helping our relationship. And I think it would do us both some good to even see a therapist together, because we've both been abused. And like I said, this is where I'm at right now. I mean, right now, I obviously don't have the power to leave right now, but it's not as extreme like my narcissistic mother. Uh, he has gotten better with admitting when he's wrong. And now I'm teaching my fiance about empathy. And so But anyway, I don't mean to get off track here, but that's where I'm at right now, and we're going to be working on this. And we've been together be 9 years this August. And I have some people that have the resources to help me find a job. And so, like I said, I'm still not giving up, obviously. And I'm just really right now, I'm really looking at options right now. I mean, there's a part of me that wants to leave and just get the hell away from him. I mean, he's never ever physically hurt me, so he doesn't do that. There's no physical fighting, but when we do fight, I mean, hell does break loose a little bit. And but we talk things out, yes. But there's still some things that need to be worked on in our relationship, and believe me, if he doesn't get it together, because I'm on my way to getting myself a job, I'm on the way. And once I do that, I'll have more options, and I would know whether to stay or to leave, and something I gotta really pray about. And I know I've been helping all of you out there, my viewers, about wanting to leave here, Narcissist. And now that I'm realizing that my fiance has some narcissistic traits in him, that he does, but I know that stems from his late father. And I think within time, I'll come to the answer of whether or not I should stay or leaving right now. Right now, I don't have the financial resources, but once I do find a job, then I would have the power to leave him if things don't improve. So that's where I'm at right now with my relationship with him. So, like I said, it's gonna be some work. I mean, I do love him, he loves me, but there's still some issues that we have. But anyway, like I said, you're not going to, as far as like your narcissistic mother and her flying monkeys out there, just embrace. Just really just embrace that you're not part of that circus anymore. You're not part of that circus of winning your mother's love, affection, and attention, and acceptance above all else. That's always a great feeling. You don't have to compete with that anymore. No more competition. So anyway, I don't know what the next video is going to be about. All I can say is stay tuned and check out my newer YouTube channel, Mary Allen's Life Experience. I have 7 videos. I'm going to have an 8th one uploaded here maybe within the next couple of days. So all I can say is stay tuned to both channels. And those of you that have already subscribed to the newer channel, I thank you. And for the newer subscribers that have subscribed here on my Narcissism channel, thank you for your subscription. And also thank you for joining my channel. And it's never too late to give me your feedback. Like I said, I've got, I think, over 60, close to 70 some videos on this channel. So it's never too late to give me your feedback. You can view all my videos randomly and share my videos any way you like to. If you know somebody out there that's going through narcissistic abuse with their mother, father, siblings, even relationships like what I'm going through right now, but it's not so bad, but it's nothing extreme like with my narcissistic mother. But I just have to just deal with those traits. And but anyway, Thank you new subscribers out there. Thank you people that are viewing my channel and haven't subscribed. And if you haven't, please subscribe. You know, there's a lot of videos here that you can really watch, and really we all can learn from each other's experience. And I always welcome all of your feedback, and I thank each and every one of you for your feedback to all of my videos. And I haven't gotten back to some of the comments on some of my recent videos. I haven't gotten back to all of them, so I ask you to please bear with me there. I'll get to it. It's been a very crazy weekend with Memorial Weekend and all that. So anyway, until next time, this is Mary Ellen signing off, and I wish you love. And above all else, I really wish you lots of peace. So, till next time, thank you, take care.